Serena and Venus Williams team up once again, but this time, it's off the court. We're so much more than sport, exclusive. The tennis stars spoke with People about their new joint podcast, Stockton Street, which gives fans a look inside their sibling dynamic on and off the court. Serena and Venus Williams spoke with People exclusively about their debut podcast, Stockton Street. The powerhouse siblings give listeners an intimate look into their lives both on and off the tennis court, and there's a lot of things I realized I didn't know about her, Venus tells People of Serena. Stockton Street releases bi-weekly episodes every Wednesday on X starting on September 17th. A perfect match. Serena and Venus Williams are joining forces once again for a new venture nearly a decade since they last won a Grand Slam championship together in the sport that shaped their athletic careers, but this time, tennis doesn't take center court. The powerhouse siblings are launching a joint podcast series titled Stockton Street, debuting Wednesday, September 17th, and spoke with People exclusively about why now was the right time for the sisters to team up. We're so much more than sport, Serena, 43, tells People exclusively when speaking about the inspiration behind the exclusive X Originals series, noting that she and Venus respectively wanted to do a podcast forever. Venus, 45, says, "The timing was very interesting too because I had been thinking about doing a podcast for a couple of years, but for whatever reason, I hadn't thought about doing it with Serena. It all just came together. We're at this phase in our life where we want to share our experiences." The superstar sisters have been in the spotlight since the late 1990s, with Venus reaching her first U.S. Open final in 1997 at age 17, and Serena winning her first U.S. Open 2 years later, also at age 17, not to mention their highly successful careers in the years that followed with a combined 48 Grand Slams between each of them. However, they know the world doesn't know them like they think they do. A look inside of our relationship is among the biggest scoops Venus is most excited about sharing with listeners, adding, "We never shared that ever throughout the decades of us playing. You could find nothing really about us, as sisters. So there's definitely a lot of major revelations is all I can say," teases the 7-time Grand Slam champ. "There's a lot of things I realized I didn't know about her," she says, admitting, "I thought I knew everything, and I don't. We're so the same but also so different." In fact, Serena, who spoke with People on a separate call about the podcast one day after Venus' interview, unknowingly agreed with her sister, noting that misconceptions about them are explored within each of the bi-weekly episodes released on Wednesdays. Meanwhile, the Michigan-born siblings, who were raised in Compton, California upon relocating with their family as kids, thus the street.